communicate with each other. In case of something happens, it's that important. You know, People falling, breaking their hips, their knees. So it is important that we fill out forms when we compiled by Dr. Baskin. And again, copies should be distributed to each one of the missioners so that it be easy for contact purposes and information purposes.
Would you comment?
Is it email or mail?
Would you comment on the
Cell phone is the best.
making comment on that?
I've already copied that form, but you can come.
Yeah. Licensure issue, that's covered. If it's not yet covered, I'll express that, but it is. Don't worry about it.
As usual, every medical mission we have, there's always question about medical licensing short. With what we did in Cebu, I explained to you what we did in short, and that's that will take
The same question of Dr. Robinyan, reiterated by you, the same answer. It's covered, don't worry. Until there is a concern, I'll keep it posted with you. Right now, everything is smooth. I don't want to steer the boat. It is one man who is responsible, who is trustworthy. He says he's done everything covered, including City Health Department, including Department of Health, including local component societies. This gentleman, you will see, we got yet many things to know in regard to it can know and secure heart. But right now, I think we're okay. Any more remarks? Yes, sir.
We just have to be careful the major surgery because the expense is very, very high.
Yes,
And most oftentimes they charge us with anesthetics
okay.
and operating room expenses as well.
Okay, I will cover that, in fact, with Dr. Vicente, because that's a very important one. Please take note, Mr. Secretary. We'll cover that. Mr. Secretary, we'll cover that at our next teleconference with Dr. Vicente.
Okay, sure.
With regard to that particular concern. Please repeat that again.
The expenses that's incurred during the surgery.
Yes.
Major surgery
Uh-huh.
procedures. The anesthetics usually they let us pay for that.
Okay,
Some facilities they will let us pay for the operating room.
thank you very much. That's good.
We hope it is free.
We hope it is free.
Anesthesia and.
We will find that out.
And
We'll
the
find that out. Thank you, that's very helpful. Any kind of oversight, please bring it out here. This is what this meeting is all about. This is a meeting of the leadership of the VMA, and this is open and transparent, and we will do the best we can. Let's identify problems now, and if we have solutions, we will do. If we don't have it, we'll seek answers. Yes, ma'am.
We have in mind some surgeons that might be interested because they are, they do medical missions.
Yes.
And one in mind is a couple who is graduate from UP, a pediatrician and a surgeon.
Yes.
And his experience, he can do 3-4 thyroidectomy in one day.
Okay.
I don't know if he is interested, but he might be. Now, they are not Visayan.
That's okay. Even if you're an American, even if you're a Greek, if you are a surgeon and you're willing to volunteer, you're welcome.
Okay.
Yes. Any more questions? And thank you for that. Please let us know ASAP, right? So that we can have a full ongoing knowledge of our resources, our capabilities, because they are also anxious to know there. What do you want to do is the question. So the answer comes from us. What do we want to do? Are we able to touch base with cardiovascular surgeons, thyroid surgeons, or anybody?
Or OBGYN, Thomas and Steros or something.
Which therefore calls to mind, I invite each one of us present here today, including our friends who are not here, but also involved and dedicated members of the VMA who would like also to have their concerns to make this mission a success. Like Discourage is not here, but he's coming. Discourage, minor surgeon, he can do it. And of course, Dr. Puray is a psychiatrist of great renown and skills. She can also teach our psychiatry residents there and even give a lecture. No? So all resources, let us pull them together, this is an opportunity to do the best that we can for the VMA. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I just wanted to know the specialty of our people going in there because this will allow me to really plan based on our resources what we can give to them because we know what we can give us.
Yes,
I know Dr. Vicente, who was my chief resident before I became one,
yes,
but being the dean now and offer the facilities for us,
Yes.
that's a big time help.
right,
But at the same time, we have to know what we can offer.
yes,
In terms of knowing the specialty, because really, we should be just consultant. If we have residents there that are coming,
yes,
we should be consultant.
yeah.
And if we have, depending on what specialty we have, I can put together a program for CME and run rounds that we have, depending. But for now, we're just big on a specialty we have. Moving.
Okay,
Get on a program for CME and run
Work in
rounds.
progress. It's never done.
I would like to put in a program that will speak for us, for our BMA.
Yes.
And it's not only good, but it should be excellent.
Want to attend?
So, because Davao is really
Yes,
very high class.
yes. Well, thank you very much for that. So there you are. I hope we are all aware. I hope we are more motivated, more enthused, more willing to give ourselves to this particular project.
And the
Yes,
last
sir.
thing, the last thing is, you mentioned earlier, and maybe Dr. Basilio, the chairman of the CB, has
Yes,
circulated a letter that, resources, monetary resources, very important. And since we are here now, we really have to collect now, because once we go home, it will take a long time to call and you will not answer the phone call. So let's try to get the money now, because really it's not Dr. Carlota or me, it's for the association. It's so hard. We cannot be strong if we don't have the resources. As I mentioned before, we cannot be strong if we are poor. Poor in mind, poor in resources. So let's get these things done, and I would really like to see that we will get the connection now, the check now, so that the ongoing will be just the people who are not here. Then they'll start with Dr. Basilio, Dr. Capo, Ali,
all right.
and Dr. Malalis. So it's very important, because once we get home, we forgot have plenty of things to do. So that is how,
Point to take it.
as an executive, that is how you execute this.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
So what are
Yes.
you company for give the money now?
Yeah.
For the donation?
Those that can give now, please give now. Those that can give tonight, please give tonight. Those that can give tomorrow, please give tomorrow. That's what Dr. Morales is saying.
We prefer now.
Do the best you can today, tomorrow, tonight, next month. But yeah, that's what he is saying.
I
Dr. Basilio, please.
Yeah, I just I did up two letters, okay?
Yes,
One for the Filipinos and one for the,
yes.
Mexican.
Yes, I think we'll cover that because that letter is going to be circulated. I think what Dr. Malal is saying, just to refocus,
Yeah,
is that those who are here now, okay? But we will take care of that letter, we will be sending it out to as many as we can, hundreds and thousands, okay? So yeah, we'll cover that. Yes, sure.
Just to follow up on Dr. Malali's point of specialty, so we can properly recognize and assign people and wherever they are needed. So I'm sending Harold a form, or a missioner form to fill out for each missioner that will join us. It is very important. I cannot overemphasize it. It's been done in other missions that I've been in, and it's very convenient. It's easier to assign people instead of asking where am I going to be. So
So, excuse me, when will it happen? We only have 2.5 months.
uh, The forms, you mean?
So at least a follow-up on the where we will be assigned, like who
Okay.
are the pediatricians or the family? It
Right.
ends up in all the missions that you see, we will be attending and just consultant, it never happens. We always have to be there looking and finishing, like saying 50 to 100 ourselves. So we need to get that in the table that who are in the internal medicine, pediatrics, psychiatry, whatever, because over there it will be a chaos. So you just sit here, sit there, and then some don't
Exactly.
even work. And then like, they just look at one or two and they leave.
Exactly.
So we
I,
want to get that done.
that's the reason why, yeah, we've experienced that before and we've seen it. So, so that will depend on how many missioners and how fast they will return the phone. And that should be, assignment should be made probably at least, when we're still here, about 3 weeks before, if we can get all the forms. Now, if the forms trickle in, the final assignments will probably be made at least a few days before the mission, and that will come from Dr. Basilio, Carlota, and myself, and the rest who wants to, to be with the committee, will be spreading out the movement.
In the expediency of time and for the sake of an orderly and conduct meeting, let me remind again, please address your questions to the chair. And then the chair will assign who will answer the question so that you will have an orderly conduct of transaction and business. All right? Now, let me just restate this. The committee assigned for the medical mission are the following. This responsibility of the medical mission is the main responsibility of these members of this committee, and the committee reports to the president. The president is the one that will make decision on the basis of the recommendation of the committee. That members, if you have ideas, you can communicate to any one of them, and then the committee will talk about it, and then together with the president will be fully aware of it. Also, for the sake of good governance, the secretary must always be in touch. The secretary is the repository of all the records, the transaction of the business of the BMA as a legal entity. Therefore, it behooves upon all of us, and as your president, I will see to it that that fiduciary responsibility is met. Again, the responsibility for the medical mission, the chairperson of the committee is Dr. Jaime Bastillo, chairman. Dr. Albert Capoy, co-chair. Dr. Ben Fajardo, co-chair. Dr. Dick Larumbe, co-chair. The chairman and the rest of the co-chairs are given the authority by the president as of now, as secretary, to recruit more members of the committee of the medical mission, and it is the task of that medical mission committee to take care of that mission in the best care that they know, make recommendations to the president will make the final call. Line of board policy, and the president is duty bound to execute whatever policies allow. That is the way we hope we will conduct this administration's business, so that we will not be wasting our time, your talent, and your resources, and we will get the best results that we have dedicated our lives and our sweat and blood over the last 2 years. We hope that with everybody's cooperation and knowledge, we will proceed that way. After this term, then I rest my case. But for now, my only focus is the VMA. Everything is secondary and tertiary. I am dead to the world. I am focused with the VMA as your president. All right, any question? Yes, ma'am.
In the past, we've always had a budget, and I recommend Dr. Castillo that they can also submit the budget so we can see what we're going to be having. That's the first question. The second question is, I think it's about medicine. During the medical missions, I've always tried to consult during the medical mission about what medicines we have. And I told you, I have a list of this, and I'd like to give this to the,
Okay, Mr. Chairman, take over. And of course, if you need advice, please seek counsel and advice from your co-chairs. Nobody has sole possession of all knowledge and skills here. We're all learning. Your president is the least of those that know. I only try my best. And in the hope that I will be able to execute my duty, I will do the best I can. I am not perfect, but yes, that's the job of the committee. Mr. Chairman, take over. Mr. Co-chairs, Dr. Arumbi, your experience. Dr. Bastilio, I hope you'll have a maintain an open communication lines with your people. And again, if you have some recommendations, Mr. Co-chair, for the medical commission committee, please recommend more members. Yes.
I'd look there as a member of the committee.
Okay.
And now I will start collecting.
Can I announce, I already got 5,000 from the Duramis.
Thank you for
I
that report.
still have, I'm going around for the donation.
Let me see this. As you keep on doing your job, Dr. Malares, Mr. President, I will try my best to address, even if you served as president 20 years ago, if I can remember. I don't have any presidents here. But sometimes I miss that, but that's how I address them. Or else I can address you as Dr. Malares. But anyway, as he keeps on doing his job, let me make a comment about Doctors Jane and Jean. Yes, if you will allow me. They have really been the stalwart and the great support and pillar for the financial obligations and responsibilities, not only of the VMA, but other organizations. Aren't we proud that they are members committed at that and involved members at that at heart for this lovely couple? So let's give them really a big hand. I know them over the past 20, 30 years. Jean and Jane, thank you very much. Many things I can recall. We don't have time now. We have more time to cover it. Thank you. Any more comments? While Dr. Malales is doing his job?
Additional zero.
Dr. Rafiani.
Dr. Raviñan has donated 1,000. How nice, no?
Dr. Capoy, 1,000.
Dr. Kapoy, 1,000. Dr. Morales, 1,000.
Dr. Opinion, 1,000.
Dr. Raviñan, 1,000.
Dr. Salisbury, 1,000.
You will have more thousands to give tonight. So this will never stop until we're there in the bowl. For those of you,
The chairman, 2,000.
2,000 for the chairman.
Mr. President,
Yes, sir.
I will make an official resolution
Yes, sir.
extending our deepest sympathy and condolence to Dr. Seiko.
Yes. Please, let me give this one to the doctor opinion, please.
In the spirit of brotherhood and sisterhood, I officially make a resolution that an official condolence to the family of Dr. Seiko and his passion and love for the EMA. Can we offer, while we're doing that, a minute of silence and prayer to his power? Heavenly Father, thank you for this beautiful day. Thank you for VMA. Thank you for all the leadership. May the Divine Almighty guide us and protect the family of Harold. And the BMA extend our deepest condolence. May the Almighty God preserve the family and good health of Dr. Harold. In this thy name we ask, O Lord. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Opinion. You will remember that last night I did mention about this. joyful and also sorrowful day. And joyful because we know, we know that she's rested, she's in the hands of providence, and therefore she is looking after now. And because of that, it is not enough because Harold knows, as I know it, that he has more work to do as we all have. I could have also passed on about more than a month ago. Some of you may have known, we had a major accident with my family. We almost died. We land crashed into a tree on the way to St. Louis for the reason that no. This is probably the best time to recall the blessings that we have and why we're still here. We have got work to do. And so we survived that and we're okay. We were on bound to attend the spiritual retreat in St. Louis at the White House State House. The long and short of it is I am almost recovered, but I'm feeling good. Took time, you know, when you are already 83 years old, you slow down in healing. But I'm thankful that I feel a lot better today. So now, last time I did mention that, in fact, right now she's sick. The lovely wife, the great pillar of support for the community, the inspiration not only of Harold and his family and our friends, Bella, has passed on. But, 2 nights ago, June, we were together, June, having dinner, when we got that news. Remember that? Okay? And so while we were having dinner, we got the news that Harold's wife, Bella, is lying in state. But the mention that I made last night, and I reiterate this again, is that what devotion, what loyalty, what commitment means. This is epitomized now, memorialized, if you may. We're not talking here in words. This is deeds. He just lost his wife, like state. He is here doing his job for the BMA.
Mr. President,
Yes, sir.
we have 11,500 one page. Counted for. So, more to come.
More to come, more to come.
Debate, Chairman.
Yeah, it is a work in progress. If by any means somebody wins the lotto tomorrow or a sweepstakes or a miracle happens, the covers of the DMA medical vision is open.
12,500, Mr. President.
Yes, thank you.
So, we're coming.
Yeah, more graces to come. The saying is, providence provides. There are people of our time, our talents, and treasure. I am going to do the best I can to give the inspiration, the leadership, and the support. We are all leaders as you are. For everyone. And yes, Sarah, thank you very much for your, and yes, we share your joy and we share your pain. Joy because it's there, yes, the pain that we are still undertaking because we are still here fighting, right? Fighting for what's right, fighting for what's good. Any more comment? Yes, sir.
I would like to say that the Morales company party one night in Davao City.
All right. For your information, for your information, we arrive Wednesday. We will have a hopefully great meet that evening. Wednesday is the 22nd of January in your calendars. 23 is a Thursday. There are certain things I cannot announce until that for security reasons. Okay? But hopefully, I just want you to understand this. The president is from the world. Okay? It is a practice. It's not security. It's not secret. He goes home every weekend to the mountain. No fail. He works hard for the people of our soul. They energize every weekend. And we are there also in one weekend. Who knows, maybe a Lady Bird will just announce that, hey, maybe we might not say president, we do want to see you. We don't know that we will, but we will try. What you want to say. First night, meet and greet. Second night, open. Third night, open, which is Friday. Saturday night, open. 2 nights are now committed. Dr. Malales has just gotten the rights for that 1 night of entertainment and dinner. Now,
Date on that.
moving target, there's 2 nights already. There are 4 nights that we hope to be able to rest. Remember now, if there is, we can accept that graciously and heard by doctors David Villela and Maribel Villela. Dr. Villela and Dr. Maribel Villela are veterinary doctors in the city of Davao. They own a big poultry industry that supplies chickens to all over the Philippines. So they have already made the recovery of Dr. Malales. There are 2 nights open. I have to alert Dr. Vicente. I don't know what plans they have for Broken Shire. I don't know in my mind. Dr. Vicente is working cautiously, diligently, and expeditiously to make good things happen. Rest assured.
You say we cannot afford
Right. You see,
I have to,
yeah.
sure.
You know, you can rest assured. Everybody is doing it in harmony if we can. And then learn a lot from our experience. After all, the best is yet to come.
We have 13,500.
13,500 and coming
And more.
and counting. Thank you very much, Dr. Malales. You are a great leader.
Mr. President.
Yes, Dr. Kapoy.
On Saturday, the last night. So there's only 1 night that's open.
1 night is open only.
No, BMA.
BMA night
That's
is
what
the
we did
last
tonight.
BMA night.
The Saturday.
The last night.
Us.
It's
Okay,
open.
you're sponsoring the last night.
No, no,
Okay, what do you want?
the BMA.
Email will sponsor
It'll be 4 nights.
That's correct. Yeah. 4 nights. 4 nights of dinner, entertainment, singing, if you may. Or if there's no sponsor, we'll go around sitting. Okay. Attorney Santoro will present to us. Attorney Santoro will present to us how we can move forward to the future in terms of communication. News alert, Mr. Chairman of the Medical Mission. Speedy communication. Okay, let's all learn now. He will take us to the 21st century. Okay, here we go. Speedy communication. Okay, let's all learn now. He will take us to the 21st century.
So I don't know who all part of you were here last time we talked about this, but you can see there's a live, this is a website and a technology we developed like GoFundMe over the last 5 to 10 years. I think Carlos Deleste is still on there, and there's, so I don't know who all part of you were here last time we Carlos, we didn't get to, you can see there's a live, at that time.
Doctor,
This is a website and a technology we developed like GoFundMe
This is now.
over the last 5 to 10 years. I think Carlos,
So we've been broadcasting live to others that are
AMA. So I don't know who all of you were here. Carlos, we didn't get to, you can see up here in the corner.
Doctor,
This is right inside of the website. So how many ever GoFundMe before? So we developed a similar but different technology with video right inside. So you can see everybody live. This is, so I'm broadcasting live on the phone. Anybody that would get the link on their cell phone. Go find me, go fund me.
Take note now, take note now. Welcome to the 21st century.
So everybody on their phone, so once we're in the Philippines in January
23.
3, 4, 5, everybody on their phone and on their computer here will be able to see us on the mission live, right? And you can broadcast if you guys are doing surgery, if you're doing surgery, if you're doing a different procedure, you can all broadcast individually back to people that are in the U.S. That how does it work? Basically, is there's a link from your email. So when you send out an email, how do you send? Right there, you're going to have instead an automatic footer with your picture, and if you have a business logo as well as a picture of something of the mission, that we'll have to decide what picture to use for the mission. And then the same for text messages. So it's just sent out through that app. So you actually just click when you send a text. So why finish a text message with nothing?
So you have to apply for an app.
Yeah.
What is the app to be applied for?
It's Seed for Me. So I'll show you. Basically, it's Seed for Me. It looks like that. Yeah.
Seed for me.
Seed for Me. Yeah.
Spell it, please.
SEED. Seed for and we'll take your picture today, tonight, and then you'll be able to use it after Thanksgiving until January, until the mission. So every time when you send an email, it'll be automatic. You send the email with an email footer that says something basically about the mission that gives an indication that there's something coming up. It's kind of hard to see, but you can change the picture if you want, put your favorite mission picture in there. I'll take the ones that I have of you that are from the missions that are past and some from the mission website. So it's pretty fun, right? So, I mean, why can't everybody give $5,000? Right? So when we write our check, we go, okay, we give whatever we can give with joy in our heart. But with all the contacts that you have on a daily basis, there's no reason that the number won't be 5,000 each.
So any email we send, it shows in there
It'll show on there,
to anybody.
right? Yeah. So it's we're talking about this or that different situation. It's not. So with GoFundMe, you have to annoy people. People would rather there's a survey out. People would rather get a robocall than to be asked for money. I don't know if that's shocking for you, but when I heard that, that's shocking, right? Somebody would rather get a robocall than ask for money. We're all generous givers. Most of us in here are generous. But so this technology has been developed in part as a result of my experience with Pico June going around in BMA for many, 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 many years. So it's all his fault. It's all to his credit. But seriously, this is the result. So with this, with beside, because we were talking about the technology to broadcast, but you have the story, you can change the picture, right, of the mission. There's a donate aspect there. There's also a prayer button. So GoFundMe doesn't have a donate, just donate, but there's also a prayer. Why ask people just for money? Have a post that they can put prayers. So we've got that on there too. And there's also a large giving. So any questions, comments, thoughts? I know that by using this, everyone in here can give $1,000 to $5,000. As sure as I'm standing here, it's really simple. It's just a subtle, gentle reminder that you don't have to feel, should I ask this person I'm sending an email? No, it's a real gentle way, right? It's non-invasive. So I'm so excited that I think we can raise 30, 40, 50,000 if we implement it.
This is an unprecedented opportunity and chance to build the treasury of the BMA. Let's target for $1 million if we can. ESCP, and hopefully, it's possible, isn't it?
Yeah.
Why don't we do the possible? And why limit our capabilities by our thinking? This is an open field. the God has given us tremendous potential. Let's use it.
They have,
So let's take off with DMA, at least while we are here, so that the future generations of Visaya Medical Association members and the rest of the Visaya medical people who speak our dialect all over the world will grow into a family, an opportunity to have a better service. So yes, Steve, you're right.
yeah, the only thing I want to,
What is the obligation to go to use this app, GoFundMe?
there's no obligation. There's terms and conditions that when you look at it, you can see those on there at the time.
Yeah.
Uh,
All we do is apply
Yeah.
the app, and the app
Yes.
name is,
Send, if you'd be kind enough, put your emails down and we're gonna build it for you and then you'll have it
Now,
automatically.
Let me make a comment, a story. One of my closest friends' grandson was shot and killed on the street while he was doing this. They are cash poor. So a lot of friends want to attend the funeral, but the custom is after the funeral, you serve food, you know, and the parlor, in the funeral parlor, there's no money. So they limited the people to come, they limited the invitation, you know, people to come to only like 50 to 70 because they cannot afford to for the caterer. Then the father learned about GoFundMe, and all of a sudden there were a lot of money coming in from friends, from anybody who knew his family. GoFundMe. So first they said, oh, we can have 200 people instead of 50 to 70 people to come. And then, oh, after 3 days, we can have 300 people. Oh, we can have 600 people. All of a sudden, they were able to raise 11,000.
What's the point there, ma'am?
The point is,
The
this is an
the amount of
example
money
of
and
what
the amount
happened
of
to the
people.
GoFundMe. Apparently, the father just used the GoFundMe, and it went viral into the email.
Okay.
So the point is that the numbers are unlimited and with this here, we 50 that go on the mission, there's 300, 400, 500 BMA attendees that are following that can be logged on and watching. 2, 3, 4, 500, 600. There's no reason that we can't raise 50,000 a year for every year to build a foundation, right? As well, and then the other point that I didn't mention, we're using with other organizations where your kids and grandkids, they can raise $1,500 or $2,000 to pay for the airline ticket. So to your point earlier, and we didn't talk about, but if we happen to agree and roll that out, then there's no reason and come on the trip. And that's continuing to
Okay, hold on, please address the chair.
Can I
Hold on.
follow
What is your point? What is your concern?
My concern is the people who responded, I will donate on
Right.
the GoFundMe.
Right.
How do they send the money, or what if they don't really make good on their word?
Okay,
Has
fine,
there been
good.
an experience?
Point well taken.
for
Scott,
what
please.
for what we're doing, all the money comes to BMA. It doesn't go peer to peer. GoFundMe it goes to specific people. All the money on your different sites will go directly to BMA with your name as the reference. And then it's up to you. It's all donated for BMA. If somebody's raising it for their airline ticket and for the mission to take care of their costs, there's categories that are in there. But it all goes purely to the charity, period. We don't do person to person.
But suppose I.
Address your
Yeah.
question to the chair.
But this is a continuation.
No, I will address the
All right, I'm
question.
addressing you, will you allow me?
You are given the floor.
But suppose I receive a GoFundMe for BMA, and I will respond, I'm donating $200, for example. So what happens? Do I give a check, or do they have access to my bank account, or how is
No,
Okay, point well
it?
taken, response, please.
Yeah, with GoFundMe, it's completely, this is not GoFundMe. This only goes into BMA. If you start a GoFundMe separately, that goes to you. The person cannot write it off. And you write a check to BMA or do what you're gonna do.
Oh, I see, okay.
You see, in an orderly discussion, we can make sense. One at a time,